Charlotte.
I'm David.
And we are travelling Australia in our van. We are 5 months into travelling in our van full time, and we have just come across the Nullarbor. So we had a night in Norseman and we reset, we washed our clothes, we had a shower, and we continued on to Esperance and to explore Western Australia. I would definitely recommend the Rotary Lookout, as you get a lookout over all of Esperance and the ocean as well. After a day in Esperance, we carried on to the Cape Le Grand National Park, which we absolutely loved. It was $17 per day per vehicle to go in and explore, but it was so worth it. You could have spent multiple days in there. The first stop we went to was the Hellfire Bay beach, and it had the classic Western Australia white sand, beautiful crystal clear water, and there was almost no one on it. I wonder if because of fuel prices less people are doing their lap of Australia at the moment, and so we often had the beach or different places to ourselves, which was really lovely. We went across to Lucky Bay and went and sat in our chairs and just watched the sun go down, and it was a really lovely end to a very relaxing day in the national park. There was also some kangaroos along the beach, which was very cool. I also had to practice my cartwheels because I'm still terrible. There is a national park run campground just by Lucky Bay, which looks out over the whole beach, which is beautiful, and if you're planning in advance, I would strongly recommend. We weren't that organised, so we didn't, but we absolutely loved going to Cape Le Grand National Park.
We're coming back tomorrow.
We are going to climb to the top of the mountain behind us. It's called Frenchman Peak Walk. So we've come back into the national park because it was so nice yesterday, so we're like, let's go back. It's just steep, I think, but it's also really windy, so we just got up here and we're going straight up there, it seems. I don't even know how to show you how steep this is. Guys, we have made it. We're in this cool cave up here.
Yeah, so cool.
Woohoo! So the walk up was really steep. It was like straight up a just big rock. It's well worth it. It said it was 3 hours return, but we came up in 30 minutes, and that includes a lot of stopping. And the view is just so worth it.
That's stunning.
And the flies are doing their usual.
So nice. And surprisingly, you have reception.
Yeah, random. We haven't really had reception anywhere else, so. On the way up, a guy said he saw a snake just before we got to him, but we couldn't see it. We thought we were at the top, but then we realised you could go a little bit further, so now we're at the actual top, and it is beautiful. Lucky Bay, Crystal Bay. If you go to this edge, you can see that's the van, soaking up all the solar. Alright, let's go down. We also think there might be a fire over here.
Oh, that's gone big.
It's scary because it's windy. We're back to our cave. Down we go. I think we've gone a bit to the left. Alright, we're back on the flat section. After this we're going back to Hellfire Bay for a swim, but it'll feel like we've earned a swim because it's actually forecasted to be 30 degrees today, so it's lovely weather. Then we'll go to Old Le Grand Beach because we haven't been to that one yet, and then we'll carry on back to Esperance, I think. But we've had like 2 days in this national park, which is well worth it.
And we've earned ourselves a swim.
David didn't know what that meant, but we've gotten hot from walking and now we can cool down from swimming. That's what I mean when I say that. I see the van. Woohoo! We just went swimming. It was so nice.
The water temp would have been like around 15 to 20.
It was cold to get in, but once you were in, it was so nice.
Yeah.
David shaved this morning. Moustache and all.
Oh my gosh, these flies, bro.
Clean shaven David.
Look at this red belly. Poor guy. Seems like there's a storm coming in. So we're just here to just check it out.
There's definitely smoke over there.
Alright, we definitely went to the better beach.
We were just driving in the national park and there was 2 emus just crossing the road, but then they ran away. Fair enough. It's good that they hopped off the road, but it was cool. I wish we captured it.
Some sort of bone. Some spine or something off some animal. There's more in there. And then this big boy over here. Get forensics to swab that. Good morning. Well, it's not morning actually, sorry. Good afternoon. We stayed at a place called Munganup last night.
Just at a random roadside stop.
Roadhouse, yeah.
And today we've come to Bremer Beach, down the road a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to explore.
Yep.
I just got a news article on my phone saying Australian average fuel prices fall for the 3rd consecutive week, and we're back under $3. So,
Yes.
woo! That's the news we like to hear. We've come to the beach, but the beach is very small. It must be full high tide. We're seeing if we can find some more beach. There's some pelicans over there. I presume at low tide you can probably walk along that bar, but at the moment we're fully high tide. Oh, you did skim. These rocks are probably the coolest thing on the whole beach. It's nice, but...
So we've left the beach. We didn't see it on its best day. So that's disappointing, but we are posted here at this rest stop. And we're just going to be camping here for the night and just chilling. Not a lot of flies. But check out front of the van. This was a lot worse. This whole thing was like black with bugs. I've managed to clean some of it. But yeah, this is where we are.
This is Little Beach in the Two Peoples National Park, I believe. But the water is incredible. It's so clear. Look at that. It was 6 degrees this morning, but we've got in our more appropriate beach attire. And we're just going to lay at this beach because it is honestly so incredibly beautiful. David and I both think it's the most beautiful beach we've both been to. We're watching this heroic rescue mission of one massive ant thing.
Is it a rescue though? Because it seems like the other one's holding on.
We stopped on our way from Albany to Margaret River in the Williams Bay Reserve. We stopped first at the Greens Pool, which I believe has a lot more fish and marine life where people snorkel, but it was super windy. But really lovely water still, just like the classic Western Australia beaches. And then we went down to the Elephant Rocks and did just a short walk out to the lookout over them, which was also nice and also very windy. Now we're gonna carry on the drive along to Margaret River, which is about 4 hours of driving, and it's super windy, like the whole van is shaking, so David's driving. And we're gonna stay in Margaret River tonight. We've stopped in Margaret River just at a roadside camping spot, and someone asked if we had a jump starter. So David went and helped them jump start their car with our portable jump starter.
Yeah, it's all up and running now, so they should be good.
It was nice to have the right thing to be able to help them in like 10 seconds, because we know what it's like to have mechanical issues.
To be stranded.
So it's nice to be able to help them and be on the other side.
Yeah. Pay it forward.
We're just going to stay here and then explore Margaret River properly tomorrow and Brusselton. Hello. This morning we have come to Lake Cave and we're going to go inside the cave on a tour.
Yeah, we just found this last minute and we thought, why not? It's very cheap, it's 26 bucks.
It looks really cool.
I haven't actually done any caving before, but I think this is just a very chill one. But excited. Wow. First cave.
We're about to go in. We've just come down 325 stairs. Limbo. We've come to the end of the cave and now we're on our way back through the cave. Yeah. That's cool.
The cave that we're in is a million years old. It's actually one of the newest caves in Australia. The ones on the east coast are like the oldest, they're like 400 million. But yeah, this is absolutely stunning. Great first experience of the cave.
It's so cool, hey? It's like a whole different world.
And it's not too cold, it's very...
It's 16 degrees always in this cave. A microclimate.
That was great.
Caves are just like so different to anything that we see above ground. So it's such a cool experience to go and see it, and the lights are really cool.
Yeah, it's very like calming, very chill. If you ever have like a fear of like claustrophobia, I don't think you would get it there.
There's so
Too
much
bad.
room, yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Anyways, we're off to our next place.
We are at the Margaret River Bakery, and that is a bacon and egg toastie. A lot of people recommended this bakery, so we thought we'd come. We also got a really good coffee. Something that I'm so thankful for is the fuel prices are going down.
Oh, happy day!
So when we first left for our trip, it was $1.60-ish, and then it got all the way up to $3.80 a litre, and it's currently back down at $2.60. So that's great news, because every little bit that it's cheaper, it just makes a big difference when you're driving a lot of kilometres. We're just at the jetty, and it goes for 1.5k out there, but you got to pay to walk down it. There's a little train, but it takes 45 minutes, and we don't have 45 minutes. The Bustleton jetty was really cool. There's a brewery right there, and then there's a playground. But Bustleton's really nice. We are off towards Perth now.
A large bottle of Ogden. Any questions?
Hello.
Just seen some donuts. They look so good. We might have to get some. Hey, look what we said what we were gonna do. We got the donuts.
Yummy.
So we've left the Fremantle markets, and now we're at the Botanical Gardens. We've somehow stumbled across some random tour guide who's taken us. Parking is a nightmare, but we're in good spirits. I'm gonna check out the gardens.
Today we're going to Rottnest Island to see the quokkas. So we're taking a ferry.
Yeah.
It's like a 45-minute ferry west of the coast of Perth out onto an island that has no cars.
Oh, true. I didn't know that.
There was just like quokkas, mainly around in the main street where there's heaps of cafes. We've just walked like 500 metres to this beach, which is called the Basin. We've got such a nice day.
at Rottnest Bakery. Got little couscous salad, fries, and then a whole chicken for the lunch. Very good. And a half chicken.
And veggies.
And then yeah, so we kind of.
We've just spent the day laying on the beach, swimming. We did some we took our goggles and we saw quite a few fish, which is cool, around the reef by the beach. And we've just walked around to a few different bays in the lighthouse. It's just been a really slow, relaxing day, which is lovely.
Yeah. Agreed.
It was cool at lunch. There was heaps of quokkas and they were coming up so close to us, which was really cool. We've had such a good day. We're just going to go for a little bit of a wander because I think there's an old prison here and a few little historical buildings. So we're going to walk past them and then go back to the ferry. Yeah. So it's been a lovely day at Rottnest. I feel like it's something you've got to do. The ferry was $85 per person return, but I feel like when you come to Perth, you've got to come over here.
Yeah.
Quokkas are only in this particular part of Australia. They're not in any other country or anywhere else, so it's so cool to see them. They're really friendly. So we have spent the last week in Perth with our friends, and it has just been really lovely to be in a house and in a bed and be able to cook and do the washing and all those little things that you sort of take for granted when you are in a house but are so lovely when you've been living in a van. Rottnest was probably the highlight of Perth, and seeing our friends. We didn't record very much of it because we were just enjoying relaxing, and David's been a little bit sick. I think one thing that we weren't really prepared for in van life is how tiring it is just being in a new place every day. You're always out of your comfort zone. Sometimes we wake up in the morning, I'm like, where are we? That feeling when you're on holiday. And so it's nice just to be in the same spot, because even when you're traveling overseas and you get to a point and you're like, I just want to be in my same routine, even though you're loving your holiday overseas, there's something about the stability and consistency. So anyways, we have enjoyed Perth and we're leaving Perth, and we'll finish up this video here. We'll see you as we drive all the way back across